and we'll fly. Oh, we'll fly away, away, away.
Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. Welcome to my weekly series. I'm gonna review every single episode one by one, and I might do a review at the end for like the whole season. But for now, every single week, every episode, I'm gonna do a review. Spoilers, of course. So if you haven't seen the episode, then don't click on this video. Don't watch this video. Obviously, you wouldn't click anyway because it says spoiler review. But anyway, yeah, episode 4. Every episode has been good so far. I'm really enjoying this. Episodes 1 and 3 have been the best. This was good too. Like, the review at the end is amazing. Like, we'll get to that eventually. Usually I talk about like different storylines at a time. This time I'm going to talk about the episode like as it happens, pretty much. So basically, at the end of the last episode, there was an explosion, and that shocked me. Like, I've been waiting since that explosion. I've been waiting this, like, because they ended it there. It's so annoying sometimes, but it's done so well when they end on a cliffhanger. That was like a crazy cliffhanger to end it on, and it was just annoying. So we have to wait a whole week to see what happens, and it starts off straight after. Basically, the explosion just happened, and Barbara, she has a chance to shoot Penguin, and she chooses not to. I don't think it's about, because I'm sure, because she's already killed people, so I don't think it's about that. I think it's just, it's pretty much like she wanted to find whoever did the bombing, pretty much. I think that's my understanding of it, because I'm sure she wanted to kill Penguin, but I guess she knew Penguin had men to find, men and resources to find the killer. I guess that was her reasoning, pretty much. But yeah, it turns out some people survived, which is nice, because at the end of episode 3, I thought with that explosion, everyone inside is just dead. Like, that's what I assumed. But people were coming out. Like, some people were coming out of that building. So I was surprised. Like, not everyone's dead. That's nice. It wasn't too dark, but I do want it to be dark, to be fair. Now, there's obviously, like, throughout this episode, it was about finding the killer. Well, half of it was anyway. Half of it was about Bruce and Selena and the Joker. We'll get to that eventually, but we'll get to that very soon. But a lot of the episode was about finding the killer, and my guess at the time was it's Bane. I thought it was Bane because they announced Bane to be in the series. I didn't know when he was coming, but they announced that he would be in the series, so I thought it was Bane. I just thought it was Bane. Like, I didn't think it was Penguin or Barbara or any of the other villains. I just thought it's got to be Bane, either Bane or the Joker. Like, I thought maybe it's the Joker, but then that doesn't make sense because Joker's somewhere else. But it could have been the Joker. But I was thinking it's Bane. Like, this was my gut feeling. It's Bane. It's got to be Bane. But yeah, there was a bomb, and obviously we just talked about it. It's an explosion, obviously they want to find the killer, and so does Penguin. So Penguin teams up with Jim Gordon because he has men, Gordon has the GCPD, and they team up to try and find the killer. And yeah, meanwhile, Bruce is still chained up. The next morning, I'm pretty sure, still chained up, and people come in, some Harley Quinn's men, I think, or Joker's men, I guess. They come in, and Bruce one-handed just fights him off. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Like, he's tied up, he's chained up, and he can still fight back. Like, two big guys as well, and he just destroys them. And then Alfred comes in and saves Bruce, and obviously Alfred tells him about Selena, about constantly going after her, and this thing just constantly keeps happening. I guess that's Bruce's weakness. Like, he'll keep going after Catwoman, like, constantly. It happens in other storylines as well, and he just constantly, like, gets fooled and pays for it. But yeah, he cares about her, so that's great. So him and Alfred, they go after Selena because obviously she's injured and she's going after the Joker and Harley, so things could go wrong. And what happens next? Yeah, Barbara gives off a tip to Jim that she might know where the killer is. So Jim and GCPD and Penguin and his men, they go to the area and they find Victor Zsasz. And when I first saw him, I thought, it's not him. It can't be him. Like, surely it can't be that easy. Like, surely you have not found the killer that easily, and it can't be him. It can't be like it's like this big explosion, and it just can't be Victor Zsasz. I mean, it could be, because he would kill a lot of people, but I'm just thinking like, when he shot at them, because he did shoot at them. I'm pretty sure he missed on purpose. Though I'm pretty sure he wasn't aiming at them, but he did shoot at them. But even though shooting at them, I thought, nah, it's not him. It's not him. But the way Jim Gordon takes him down was great. He was telling Penguin and the cops like, focus fire on that window that he's in, because he's in a building, he's sniping, and he says focus fire. So while they're doing that, he's taking cover, obviously, Victor Zsasz. Jim Gordon runs all the way around into that building, up the stairs, and just takes him down. It's unreal. It is brilliant how he did it. Like first, like it's on a timer. It's just like shoot for like a minute or 2.5. One of the two. As soon as they stop shooting, Victor tries to go and shoot them, and Jim just takes him down so easily. And yeah, pretty much they take Victor to GCPD. At this point, they all think that Victor Zsasz did it. Meanwhile, Lucius Fox is asking the Riddler for help to investigate, and they find out that it wasn't a bomb. And that surprised me, because I thought it was a bomb. I mean, I'm sure everyone did. But it was an RPG fired from a rooftop, because that was the only angle to get the tank to blow it up. So I was like, okay, I still think it's Bane, but okay, it's not a bomb, it's an RPG. So someone from a rooftop shot an RPG, and Riddler and Lucius Fox, they find this out. And yeah, and pretty much when Jim gets the call from Lucius, the witnesses have told them already that Victor Zsasz was seen walking out of the building because he was taking supplies. Because he was there, so I get why people think he did it. But he was walking out, he was on the ground, he wasn't on the roof, so he can't have done it. But Penguin doesn't believe him, of course. I'm pretty sure he doesn't really tell Penguin the whole story, but he pretty much says that Victor couldn't have done it, and Penguin's like, nope, and he says let people decide, because there's survivors obviously who are at the GCPD, they want justice, and they think it's Victor as well. So they have a court case, because Penguin owns the courts now, and yeah, the people are like guilty, and because Penguin is like, let people decide this, let the people, because they're grieving, they want revenge, they want justice. So obviously he kind of knows that they think Victor's guilty as well. But then Jim comes out and explains it. It's like it's an RPG. Then he gives a speech. He gives a speech to all of them, which is awesome. It's a really nice speech. I can't remember the words exactly, but it was a really nice speech, a touching speech. But the crowd was still like guilty. So they're about to execute him, execute Victor Zsasz, because that's a punishment in Penguin's world. And Jim saves him because he knows Victor didn't do it. To be fair though, Victor's still a murderer. I mean, if he died, I wouldn't have minded, to be fair, if it was in real life, you know. But yeah, Jim saves him because obviously the people wanted justice, and it was their idea to find him guilty. So I guess he wanted to save them in a way. But anyway, yeah, he saved. He took Victor somewhere to a random location and let him go, pretty much. So there we go. Actually, like, Victor trash talked a little bit, and then Jim Gordon's like, Harvey, give him your gun. We're gonna have a standoff. And Victor's like, well, Victor for a second he's like, yeah, let's do this. But then he's like, then he doesn't take the gun. So yeah, I guess Victor. Well, I guess that's like, I guess returning the favor for letting him go. I guess not killing them both. That would have been interesting though, to like have a standoff. Like, I genuinely thought Victor would take the gun and there'd be a cool standoff, but I was wrong about that. So yeah, that was pretty crazy. And eventually, well, I mean, I've gone too far now. In the middle of the episode, Joker turns up. That is awesome. It was good to see Jeremiah just turn up. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the first time, right? This series. I'm glad he's finally showed up. So yeah, he's definitely in that building. Like, I thought he wasn't there for some reason, but he's definitely in that building. So at this point, I was like, okay, the RPG definitely wasn't him. It's got to be Bane. Like, I was 100% sure it was Bane. Like, the only other person I thought was a Joker, but he's not. He wasn't there. So I just thought it's got to be Bane. I did not suspect anyone else in this episode. Like, I knew like I had a feeling it would turn up in this episode, but I just thought it's got to be Bane. It's got to be Bane. But yeah, it was awesome to see the Joker and awesome to see Harley Quinn as well. Joker and Harley Quinn together for the first time. That was awesome. There was a little bit of that. It's a toxic relationship, to be honest, but I do want to see more of it. We didn't see enough of it, but yeah, it's. I think the actor and actress, they play the characters really well. I know their names, but I've forgotten now. I'm pretty sure I've been told their names. I looked on IMDb, but yeah, I think the Joker and Harley Quinn has played really well in this. Even though we only seen Harley Quinn for like 2 episodes, but still, she's played really well. So that's great. But Selina is there. Selina's undercover. She is there, and eventually she stabs the Joker. Yeah, she stabs him multiple times, and then Bruce and meanwhile Bruce and Alfred. I keep mixing Alfred with Jim. I don't know why. I keep thinking Jim, but anyway, Bruce and Alfred, they're taking out some people. It's pretty cool. It happens for a few seconds. Then Selina's like stabbing Jeremiah like multiple times, like 5 or 6 times, like in the lower body, and then she's about to stab him upwards, and then Bruce stops her. So yeah, that was pretty interesting, I guess. Obviously Bruce doesn't want to kill, and he's trying to stop her from killing him as well, from crossing that line. But I thought, like, to stab him that many times in the lower body, like, surely that could kill him. But obviously he's not gonna die. But still, that's pretty crazy. How I didn't expect Selena to get him. Like, I thought Selena would get caught. Like, that's what I assumed. She'd get caught and Bruce would come in and save her. That's what I thought would happen. Like, she's about to get killed by Harley or something and Bruce would come in. But no, she gets to the Joker and she stabs him multiple times. So that's pretty crazy. Then Bruce stops her. One thing that frustrates me about Batman, to be honest, is that he doesn't kill the Joker. He doesn't let the Joker die, which is kind of annoying. But to be fair, the Joker is the Joker. It is fictional after all, and he's a popular character, so why would you kill him off, to be honest, in any storyline? But still, if it was in real life, I'd be so annoyed. Like, just kill the guy, damn it. He's going to kill more people. Just stop it. Just stop this madness. Like, it's kind of like one of the downsides to Batman, because I mean, I get there's no kill rule, but there's some people you just gotta get rid of. There's just some people you just gotta kill. But yeah, I think I've gone too far down. No, I've talked about almost everything. Like, not everything. I don't cover every single bit, but I cover the main parts, I guess. At least I think I do. Yeah, there's a couple more things. So, the person who fired the RPG. Now, Riddler is obviously on the roof because they were investigating with Lucius, and the RPG case was right there on the roof as well, so there was proof there, obviously. And Riddler, after Lucius leaves, I should call him Edward, Mr. Enigma he looks another direction, and he sees a window, and there's a woman there. There's a disabled woman who's in a wheelchair, and she has an open window with a clear view of the roof that he's on. So what happens is he goes to this woman's apartment and asks her what happened. And this is where you get the reveal. This whole damn time, it was the Riddler. Are you kidding me? I mean that in a good way, by the way. I'm not annoyed by this. That was a really good surprise. I did not see that coming. I know he's a villain, alright? I get that he's a villain, but I never suspected him for some reason. Like, I never thought it was the Penguin, never thought it was Barbara, never thought it was... Well, pretty much the only two I suspected were Bane and Joker. The least... Out of all the villains in this episode, the least I expected was the Riddler. Like, the only ones I expected less, I guess, were the henchmen. Like, it wouldn't be a henchman, would it? It would be a big villain. And it was the Riddler, the person I least expected. Actually, the villain I least expected. That's the right term to use. I was shocked. I was like, it was him. It was him. Unbelievable. Obviously, he has his alter ego and stuff, but still. Oh my word, what a twist. What a twist. And then he kills a woman as well. He throws her out the window. So that's pretty dark. But damn, it was him the whole damn time. Gotham, you've got me hooked. You've got me hooked. Like, I kind of wished this was like a Netflix type thing where you get all the episodes at once. because I really you keep wanting me to want more every single time, and you're doing it so well. In episode 1 it was Tabitha's death. Episode 2 it was the explosion. Episode 3 is this reveal. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's a great episode, I gotta say. It's a great episode. I said episodes 1 and 3 were the best, but talking about it now, I don't know, episode 4 was just something else. We've seen the Joker, we've seen Hardy and Joker together, we've seen all this court stuff, we've seen Victor Zsasz obviously return, and Bane was never in his episodes, so I'm pretty sure it doesn't turn up in episode 8, I think. I'm pretty sure episode 7 or something. So I didn't even check like when he turns up. I checked now. I'm pretty sure it turns up like later on in the series. But still, the whole episode I thought it's Bane. Show me Bane. I want to see Bane. Then it was the Riddler the whole time. Unbelievable. And then at the end, Jim and Barbara kiss. So I guess they're gonna be together after all. I guess maybe. I know it's only a kiss, but you know, they would be to end up being together. I mean, that would make sense. Maybe she turns back. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Maybe she redeems herself in a way, I guess, by not killing anymore. I don't know. I don't know, but I feel like they will be together for somehow or some way. But yeah, so far it's too fast. It's just I need to go out somewhere, and I wanted to record this because I don't have any time later on today. I'm going out tonight. But still, I'm pretty sure I mean I got all my notes here. And yeah, I write them down just in case I forget to mention something, because sometimes I do when I review stuff. But yeah, it was an awesome episode. Like, I really enjoyed what they did with this, and this whole season so far has been just epic. And I'm just looking forward to next week now. I'm looking forward to next week. I can wait though. I can wait. I've got some other stuff to watch anyway. I can wait, but I'm really excited now for next week. I really am, because that was a great reveal. And yeah, hopefully we get to see Bane soon. From the pictures it doesn't look too good, to be honest, but hopefully, because usually like when a character doesn't look good from a photo, usually looks better in the show anyway. So let's see what happens with that, because I want to see Bane. I want to see Bane. I cannot wait. So yeah, but damn it, that reveal. That reveal, that was shocking. This was your boy Davidoff. Please like, oh, by the way, let's rate the episode. This episode was 9 out of 10. They've all been 9 out of 10, damn it. Actually, episode 2 I think I give an 8. It was still good. Like, I enjoyed it, but not as good as the other 3. 9 out of 10 episode, mate. 9 out of 10. Have I even done a rating in the last episodes? I have no idea. No idea, but it's a damn good season so far. Like, this show has mostly been good. Like, it's been mostly good. Like, season 2 was the only season that was like not too good. I mean, it started off well, then it just dropped off like really badly. But seasons 1, 3, 4, well, were just great. It just got better and better, apart from season 2 obviously. And season 5 has been really good so far. It's looking great, so hopefully it gives us a nice fitting story and a fitting ending. I don't want it to end, to be honest. To quote The Dark Knight, it's the finale. It's the finale we need, but not the one we deserve. Meaning we need more seasons, but we won't get that obviously. So yeah, it's kind of sad, but to be honest, it's still great. To be fair, like, DC got streaming service. They could like pick it up. Like, they could make, like, usually like they don't put Batman on TV shows because they have a movie They have a movie Batman. They want Batman to be in the movies and not on TV. I guess that's my understanding behind it anyway. But if Warner Brothers change their minds and want to have a TV Batman, just base it on the Gotham TV show. Just put it like 10 years later, a new actor, and have a TV Batman show. I think it would really work. I guess the only thing is, like, all the villains are like adults when Bruce is still a kid, so that could change some things, because obviously age comes into it, but still it would be interesting. Anyway, yeah, this is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and see ya.